Welcome back, class, to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Remastered. I'm Snapwave, this is Adira Kuslan, and we are in Orzammar, getting to know the dwarves. Well, let's go see if there's anything down here worth seeing. There's a runestone about shapers. Orzammar has carved a legacy from the stone, but history is more than the comings and goings that fill the streets. These caverns are old cuts and well-traveled. The true will of the stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The shaper must step away from the familiar and seek out revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from paths abandoned. The shaper must first walk away if he is to return. Who doesn't love a good paradox? Mine now, Nug. I can go out here, right?
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans?
I can
Sorry,
squat.
but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Dang.
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
It's a friggin' blight.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
During blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
It sure is.
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Nice.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Scary.
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are.
I love the Legion of the Dead.
Scavenger types too. It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
That makes sense.
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Fair enough.
For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
And of course I will, because I'm a Grey Warden. Alright, anything else up here? Commoners. Let's go check out the other side. Have a nug.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
There are a bunch of them lying around and you can capture them and bring them back to him if you want. He's not much of a nug wrangler, seeing as you're doing all of the wrangling. I keep thinking there's something back here and there keeps not being something back there. Oh well. Oh, there's a nug. Gotcha. I'm gonna give you back right now to Bjormer. Enjoy.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Yeah, there are plenty of nugs around. We'll find them all, don't you worry about that. There's one now. There's Dagna. Nothing we can do about her at the moment. And
Ancestors guard my son, for he
there we go, another nug.
Mothers keep him safe, for you know what it is.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors?
Nah.
Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
How do you know that?
My name is Vilda, widow of Teraki of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck.
Uncle
I only wish
Rucka,
I knew
no
whether
relation.
I should be asking for his safe return, or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud.
And then he died horribly.
Separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
They ate him. I'm sorry.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm going down there anyway, so...
Warden, so you could do it. Only Wardens faced the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
No,
Take heart, good
they
widow
didn't.
Hilda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
You sat around doing nothing except talking to a rock. I happened to show up. Now I'm going to save your son. Your ancestors have nothing to do with it. This must be how doctors feel. Trained for a decade to treat injuries and sicknesses, and then the people thank God when they succeed. Wasn't him, it was the doctor.
Welcome, traveler. You look like you'd appreciate a chance to browse some good Orzammar steel.
Sure, why not?
That's a broad question. If it's gossip and ale you want, Tapster's is just east of here. If you want more action, check out the Provings. I heard there's a memorial tournament for King Endrin this afternoon.
Nice.
Best fighters in Orzammar.
Except for me.
Aye. They say King Endrin named an heir on his deathbed, but the Deshers are too busy fighting for power.
What a surprise.
They say Lord Harriman's a strict disciplinarian, but a good and fair man. He's always paid on time, 10% up front.
That's not bad.
I met him once. Didn't even mind talking with one of the merchant caste. But when he left, I saw him slap around his second.
Yeah, he's
If
a
he
dick.
wasn't Prince, he'd be the kind of man I wouldn't want my daughter marrying. I hope you find something to your liking.
I just might, but probably not, if we're being honest. Another Rose's Thorn. Where am I going to have, ever 200 gold? Great Sword, Dwarven Longsword, +1 damage. Actually, that's not bad, but it's not as good as the Asturian's Blade that we've currently got equipped on What's-His-Face. Yeah, you know, What's-His-Face. I guess you don't go in much for bows down here. Well, I guess you are very specifically an arms merchant. Legnar.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
And that's his only redeeming quality.
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not. Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
That is the way forward, unfortunately.
Find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Fair enough.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Light may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn.
Yeah, but not against a
There will be
frickin' blight.
topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
This guy's such a dick, but he's so upfront about it. So you got that stuff, this stuff, those. Ooh, hello. +2 cunning. Needs 18 strength. I don't have any strength. Why do you always need so much strength for rogue gear? Shadow of the Empire, 20 strength. Need more strength, basically. I guess I'm gonna have to start boosting up my strength. Silver Hammers Evaders, 1.75. The boots I have are pretty good. But I need better gloves. I actually have pretty good gloves that I don't know if I can wear right now. No, I have the repeater gloves, so that's good. My gloves are fine. I need, a nice hat or something along those lines. Oh, you can have this, it sucks. And you can have that also, it sucks. And this isn't very good either. So enjoy those things. That said, reinforce other helm, quicksilver arming cap. Let's see. I need more strength for that. Arg. Frustrating. That's a gift. A gift. A gift. A gift. I guess we'll just pick these up. Never have too many gifts lying around, I suppose. And Brother Burkle And a nug. Let's go grab that nug. You're mine, nug. And a lovely wall carving. It's so pretty. About casts. The caste system is basically terrible. This is really long, but they have nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Also there is the casteless, and it's just terrible. Any caste system is a bad thing.
Maker's blessing on you, sister. Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow believer.
I'm actually a believer.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
I see.
There is resistance.
No.
It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers. You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists?
Oh God, you're so sanctimonious.
Andraste revealed the truth. The Maker took her up to live at his right hand and... No, never mind. It's clear you strayed too far to be brought back with a single conversation.
Yeah, never mind indeed. Look, all this made-up fantasy bullshit is meaning blah blah blah. No, it isn't. It's made-up fantasy bullshit. I guess we don't need to go down there yet. There are a couple doors that we can go through.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Is that drunken singing I hear?
I hope that is someone being murdered and not simply singing.
Oh, Shale. What happened to that guy? Did Dog knock him over? I kind of hope Dog knocked him over.
Yes?
Nothing. I didn't click on you. I guess I may have accidentally clicked on you. Cora, the legend of...
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? So you come to Tapsters?
Of
I
course.
guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
That's what I want.
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
Okay.
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter. It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Hooray.
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Thank you. Patron, waitress. Hi.
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew? Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself? Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by.
Duncan.
What was his name? Duncan.
Duncan.
Something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
It's hard to understand something you've never seen.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Good call.
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more
Charming.
crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Oh my.
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Interesting.
Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
People like being told what to do.
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse.
Exciting.
Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
That's great. You keep up your singing, man. Nervous adventure.
What? Get away! You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
I think you may have gone crazy.
There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out.
Okay.
I won't
See you
disappear
later.
chasing a lie. I won't.
3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story, and when this kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of the true spirits claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled man who would search for an ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Vilm Madden. All from him. How? It's a quest you can do later on, I think. Commoner, Tapster's patron, Commoner, Tapster's patron.
I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Is that Balin?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns.
I can't
You
imagine
understand what
why.
I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You are absolutely right.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
I am twice your size.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapster's. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly.
But you won't.
Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more.
The Trumps.
They're not fond of my views on equality. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Awesome. No, wait, I want to know who he's voting for.
As you wish.
Come back.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
Just about is. Tell me about the candidates.
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
Yeah, deciding who, eventually you decide who is going to be the king. And that changes the ending of the game. And I think it changes a few things in Dragon Age 2 as well. Nothing major. I mean, honestly, few of the choices you make in Origins have any impact whatsoever on Dragon Age 2, which is... it bothered me. But what can you do? Let's see, what have we got down here? Steward Bandalore, Ortag Gavorn, Prince Balin second in command, Unlikely Scholar, Dagnas, Rhinefeld the Sunrock. So there's a bunch of stuff that we can do. I guess we should go and maybe check out what's down here in Dust Town, if anything. Probably not a whole lot going on down here, really, honestly. Which is barbarians and monsters. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you wanna have an immediate fight, then I guess we can do that. That's something I can certainly handle. If that's what you're insisting on having, I can provide that for you. I am more than capable of giving you what X is going to provide. And you're done as well. Yes, Alistair, this is where the poor people live.
Striking. We are here to kill them all, yes? For sport?
You're a terrible person, Shale. The Castless. Blah blah blah. They have a tattoo on their face. Alright, let's see here. What do you want, Rogek?
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
That's not very nice.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
Sounds shady.
No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that.
Except that it's super duper addictive.
Keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight.
Godwin.
You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns.
No, I don't think so.
It, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Very interesting. Well, in the next episode, we'll deal with this. Until the next time, all the best.